How's it going, everybody? I am Preston Johnson.
Welcome to
Last Word Cheetah, brought to you by Bets TV.
As a general philosophy.
That's exactly right. You're a fish.
Qwan, by the way, my producer, Qwan Young, doing a good job. He'll be taking the calls. How you doing today, bud?
Hey, man, how are you?
We appreciate you guys tuning in. Welcome to the show, Bets TV, bringing you Last Word Cheetah. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Last Word Cheetah. Right here, I am Preston Johnson in the Bets TV studios in Southern California, hosting alongside Qwan Young, who is producing and co-hosting on this lovely Wednesday as we all gear up for the holiday. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. We'll have a little bit of fun. Usually we take your calls. We'll continue to take your calls. 661-515-BETS is the line. We talk through your bets. We got plenty of Thanksgiving Day games, college and pro tomorrow, Friday, extra college games on that slate, the weekend. Got hoops rolling, both college and pro. Pucks, if you're into that. But we're also doing a little Thanksgiving dish fantasy draft. Qwan and I, later on the show, we got to pick like a starting five. Who's your point guard?
Listen.
Who's your big man?
Listen, this plate is constructed the same way every year. And
Yours is?
Efficient, yeah.
Okay, well, what if I draft one of your tops on your plate, which I don't know anything about?
I don't think that we have the same philosophy going into.
I mean, you were upset about the whole Red Lobster TGI.
No,
hate.
So that's different. My eating normally is just a mix of how lazy I am and what's available to me. For Thanksgiving, there's a specific set of taste buds that I hit with each dish. So it's constructed the way that it's supposed to be.
Okay.
And we're going to see.
So there's a rule, though, for everyone else today before we do our draft near the end of the show. In order to call in today, you have to tell us your favorite Thanksgiving dish, your favorite part of Thanksgiving. Should be pretty easy for people. I'm just curious. One, what the favorites are. Is there one that stands out above any other? Also, is there something that everyone else is eating that I'm not at my Thanksgiving dinner? That's what I want to learn about. So with that being said, the lock of the year was Nick to be first caller today after Qwan complained yesterday. He complained, and here we are, Nick. Well done. Easy winner, by the way, as well last night on Western Michigan. So nice job on the Mac. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good, and appreciate with Western Michigan, and I couldn't let Qwan down 2 days in a row. Yesterday was just chaotic for me, so had to make sure I was on time today.
Well done. Before we get rolling, your favorite Thanksgiving dish, what are you going to go with?
You know, it's funny. We do this. I don't think we're doing it this year for Thanksgiving because we're getting a new maker for this. But what we do oftentimes at Thanksgiving and Christmas is we do pierogies, and that's actually like my favorite thing to do. We do like homemade pierogies and stuff like that.
Is that like heritage, like family background or something?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we got a Ukrainian background and everything like that a little bit. So yeah, exactly. And so we
nice.
With the pierogies are definitely run deep in the family. So. But if we're talking more traditional stuff, I'm usually good with turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, like that type of stuff, like pretty much classic stuff. But like some shiitake, mushroom gravy, things like that. So, but in any case, looking forward to hearing the Thanksgiving takes toward the end of the show.
Yes, they will be spicy. Qwan was already warning me, I think. So
the shiitake mushroom gravy, that sounds intriguing.
Yeah, I got to text my mom real quick and tell her to get some shiitake mushrooms. Yeah.
Yeah,
all right, Nick, what do you want to hit with us
mushroom
for today?
gravy, rosemary, things like that. Yeah. All right. So, look, if it was like I got to take another big long shot here. So this isn't something I'm running to bet like first thing. But you know what? Just so I got something to watch with this Andy Dalton versus Tim Boyle game tomorrow. Let's go with Andy Dalton first touchdown tomorrow.
Oh wow. Let me pull up and see if the prop shop I use for these is functioning today. It was not yesterday. Looks like it is. All right, let me see. First
I don't
TD.
have many in front of me. BetMGM's got 40-1, but I don't know if there's better.
That is the best price. The other ones are 25. So, yeah, 40-1 is the best. All right.
Well, yeah, we'll maybe a little third and goal from the 5, and just needs to take off and run, or a QB sneak, something like that.
Yeah, a little bootleg action. You never know. I like it. Good luck, man. We'll talk to you later. Enjoy your Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you too. See you guys.
See ya. Who's up next? Was it Jamie, you said?
Yeah, Jamie. Yep.
Okay. Jamie, how's it going, man?
Good. Qwan, the only thing I have to say to you, don't fuck it up tonight.
He's already trying to make excuses. We have before the show started, he's like, I don't know, like didn't text back, but we confirmed for tonight, so I don't know. He's trying to like get out of it before he whiffs
He's just
again.
excited. He's trying to play it down.
That's probably true. Either way, we're all rooting for him. We'll get an update hopefully in the Discord later tonight. Real quick, would you want to say something?
No, I'm chilling, man.
I hope you're not chilling in 6 or 7, 8 hours. All right, Jamie, favorite Thanksgiving dish, and then we'll move on to your bet.
Yeah, so I probably would have to say mashed potatoes, but the one thing that I got to make sure is there on Thanksgiving, it's not always there, is the cinnamon rolls. We eat cinnamon rolls with our Thanksgiving dinner as like another bread. Not a substitute for regular rolls, but it's in addition to. And need to have the regular cinnamon rolls and the orange cinnamon rolls. So that's a staple for me. That's a little bit off the wall.
I have a few thoughts. One, absolutely respect the double rollage with cinnamon rolls and regular rolls just amongst the rest of the meal. Fantastic. For a fat guy that will eat anything, I actually can't stand the orange flavored stuff. Rolls or like the orange flavored chocolate. It just is like this fake orange flavor that I can't handle it. So I'm anti the orange rolls, but cinnamon rolls are fine. But I usually like enjoy anything. And that's one of the few things is the orange flavored pastries or chocolate that I can't handle it.
That's fair. I can't say it's good, but it's
you just have to eat it.
You know.
Fair enough. All right, what do you want to lock in for your bet?
All right, let's can I just lay it? Trying to lock in another unit for December. Can I just get Georgia to make the playoffs?
Yeah, let me see if there's
like minus 2,000, but it would
that might not be
some
listed
people say
then.
free money. Saw it on Bovada at like minus 4,000, which is a terrible price, but that's the only one I could get. I would also
Hold on a
lay
second.
it.
I guess you have to do that because if you just bet them money line, which is essentially the same thing, to like against Georgia Tech, it would be graded as November.
Exactly.
But it's basically the same bet, and honestly, minus 2,000, minus 4,000 is pretty good. I mean, they're a 5 TD favorite. I'm pretty sure minus 4,000 is cheap. Now I haven't seen who had minus 2,000.
2,000. It looked like I couldn't tell who had put it up again this week, but it looked like FanDuel. But then I was looking and it looked like they had taken it down.
Yeah, I don't see it at FanDuel or DraftKings, which is why I was asking. I think we might have to give you the Bovada price.
That's fine. I mean,
and when Georgia Tech wins this weekend, the other thing is, honestly, and people are going to think it's crazy. It's a pretty good price. They're a way bigger money line to beat Georgia Tech, and even if they lose to Georgia Tech, if they beat Bama in the SEC title game, which they're expected to be a favorite in, they're also going to the playoff anyways. So you have like another whatever it is, 60% or so, maybe even a little higher that they're going to get in, even if they lose to Georgia Tech. So the price at minus 4,000 is actually really pretty good.
Yeah. So it's a little bit of a page out of Joey's book from last month, which didn't work out for him. But I think I'm not going to do that all month. I'm just trying to see what I can get built into December. So
fair enough. We will lock it in. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, Jamie. We'll talk to you later on.
Yep. See you guys.
See ya. Qwan, I know you were taking calls, putting people on hold. Thoughts on the orange flavored pastries or cinnamon rolls or like chocolate? You know how they have that orange?
No.
Like the orange peel flavored stuff? You've never?
Absolutely not.
Okay. I'm like, my family likes that stuff. It's one of the maybe 2 things in the world I just like prefer. I'd rather not eat it than eat it. Just about everything else Lay it on me.
No, yeah.
Orange stuff, I don't know why. Can't handle it. I'll eat an orange plain. It's great. Orange juice, fantastic.
Not like pastries and stuff, no. Like orange juice, I get an orange, yeah.
Like, hopefully my family's not listening. There's these cranberry orange muffins from this bakery in the town I live in. Like, they're famous. I just don't like them, but I've never admitted that.
The artificial orange flavoring I can do that. Not like
I can't stand the artificial orange. You mean like orange Gatorade?
Like orange
sure. Got it.
Like
okay.
orange soda. Who loves orange soda?
Everyone loves orange soda.
Loves orange
All right.
soda.
Who's up next?
We got
Keita and Kel. I mean, that's classic.
There you go. We got OG John up.
John, what is up, man? How are you doing? Happy Thanksgiving. And hit us to start it off, your favorite Thanksgiving dish.
Well, mine is the stuffing because I don't eat it any other time of the year, and I really love it. So I don't know why I don't make it more often. And a little bit of sausage in there for me makes it, puts it over the top.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a sausage guy. So sausage is pretty much, and I enjoy mashed potatoes. I'm not a turkey guy.
Really?
So,
do you guys do ham instead or something like that, or you just?
We're actually doing roast pork this year.
Oh, okay.
So,
nice.
Yeah, a little different. Yep.
I dig it.
So.
Stuffing's fantastic. You can't go wrong with stuffing.
Yeah,
absolutely with you
I
there.
love stuffing.
For your bet, any thoughts? Any ideas? What are you looking at?
Well, probably Hail Mary it, and I'm looking at the Bills Saints game.
Okay.
Anytime touchdown. And I'm looking at two Bills guys, and I got to make a choice. So I'm looking at what the better odds are. And I'm going with Isaiah McKenzie or Tommy Sweeney. They're both the same at DraftKings, but I'm not sure if I can get one higher. If not, I may just, I don't know.
What's the price at DraftKings for McKenzie?
Both of them were 10-1.
Okay, that's the same price at BetMGM.
Okay.
And then FanDuel's lower. So, yeah, 10-1 looks like the best price.
Oh, man. You got the wheel up? I'm not sure what to take.
There we go.
Can you get the camera ready? I'll see if I lied. I just double-checked Sweeney at MGM. It's 11-1.
I'm going to go with it. That's a sign.
Yeah, it's an extra unit. I'm glad I double-checked, but it is 11-1 there. 10-1 at DraftKings, and then 7-1 at FanDuel. So, yeah, all right.
I'll take that. I think the Bills will have trouble running it in. They have really no running game besides Allen. They're really struggling, so they thought to throw it in. So I'll take that shot.
All right. Lock it in. Tommy Sweeney. Good luck, man. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Likewise.
Yep. Take care. Bye.
See ya. Bye. Next up.
We got Patrick.
Patrick, what's up, man? How are you doing?
Hey, what's going on, Preston?
Nothing much.
This is going to be a very unpopular take, but I don't really like Thanksgiving food that much. I think there's a reason why we only have stuffing one time a year, or why we have turkey like one time a year, or like sweet potatoes or cranberry. I mean, who likes this stuff?
What's wrong?
Maybe I'm un-American. I don't know.
The Grinch who stole Thanksgiving.
Hold on, I respect.
I do have a sweet tooth, though.
I respect the take. I honestly do. Look, is there a reason that we don't do stuffing year round? Honestly, I'm with John. I have no clue why we don't. That absolutely should be a thing more frequently.
That was a good point.
I never put cranberry sauce on stuff, so there's leaking a little alpha before a fantasy draft for Qwan. You can save that pick. I'm not drafting cranberry sauce, so I'm with him on that. Turkey's good. I like turkey. Now, do you always need to cook a whole turkey? No, because you're not usually feeding 50 people or however many. It's part of the tradition, but I eat turkey for sandwiches like once every week or two.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's where I'm at. So I kind of respect the take, though. It's fine.
I think it really depends on how the turkey is prepared, because my wife's uncle, he would like deep fry turkey, which actually is pretty good. But and I hope my mom's not listening. I don't think she is. But I mean, the way that she prepares her turkey, it's always like dry.
Oh, man.
It's hard to eat. So, and I apologize, Mom, if you're tuned in today.
You just got to load it up with gravy and hope for the best. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's so hit or miss. So, but I do have a sweet tooth. So, I mean, I do love apple pie. I mean, it sounds very cliche, but I mean, that's my favorite part of Thanksgiving is the dessert.
Hold on. With or without vanilla ice cream?
I I don't need vanilla ice cream with that. I like
Okay.
I like everything separate. So I like vanilla ice cream, but I would eat that separate from my pie.
Got it. Now I'm an ice cream pie combo guy. I absolutely prefer it. So that's where I'm at. That's why I had to ask.
But you know what? Some people some things, some people other things, you know. That's what
true.
makes this country great.
What are you going to roll with for your bet this weekend?
Okay, so I'm taking a little bit of a long shot too, but I really like this play. I'm going to go all to rushing yards over for DeAndre Swift. Over 110 yards at plus 520 at FanDuel. Hakeem Hicks, he is not playing. I mean, he is the run stuffer in the middle of that line. And you know the Lions aren't going to pass that ball. I mean, they're running for it on 3rd and long. So he is going to get his touches in this game. And I think if there's one game the Lions are going to win, if you look at the rest of the schedule, this is about their only winnable game. They play the Falcons later this year in Atlanta. That may be a winnable game. But, I mean, I think this is going to be an all-in effort. And the Bears, I mean, what are they playing for at this point? I mean, they have a lame duck coach. I think that team has quit on him. I think the Lions are going to win this game outright. I can't bet on the Lions. You know what? I may end up on the Lions. Honestly, I want to see what this line goes. I wish I had played earlier in the week.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to 2.5.
I think the Lions are live in this game.
It's almost they're the plus threes are the minus 120 now, and you could get a flat 3.5 when we were joking around on Monday. Yeah. If this closes 2.5, we missed like a massive edge on the 3.5 for Detroit.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this real quick, because I believe DeAndre Swift broke almost a 60-yarder on Sunday, 57-yarder. He went over. He was 136 yards, but he only carried it 14 times against the Browns. But against the Steelers, he carried it 33 times for 130. So you might be right here. I'm just not sure why he got, his normal rushing load for 14 attempts on the Browns. Why did he have 33 against the Steelers? And then it was 12, 13, 13. I don't know. That was weird.
I think Williams
one of the Steelers game, that was the overtime game. So there were a lot more plays in that game.
Yeah, but I mean, he had 2.5 times the carries.
They were running with a third string running back who broke one touchdown against the Steelers, and somebody else. So I think Jamal Williams was out or injured or hobbled.
Oh, okay. And then he was back for the Browns game.
Yeah.
Let's look. I'm going to look at the box score real quick. Bear with me for 5 seconds. I'm just curious. If he gets 30-something carries again, which happened 2 weeks ago, then I absolutely think this is a fantastic bet. I'm just not sure he's getting that many carries. Yeah, Williams was back. He carried it 7 times against the Browns. They just didn't run that many plays. The Browns game was super slow because Boyle only threw 23 times and they rushed 23 times. That was it. They had the ball for 46 plays. So, yeah.
And I guess it's still a game-time decision if Goff is going to go or not. I think this would help DeAndre Swift rushing total if Boyle went. Although even with Jared Goff, it's not like he was throwing 30 times a game either. So, I think this is a pretty strong play. So,
all right. I like it. We'll lock it in, man.
All right.
Enjoy your Thanksgiving.
Have a good holiday, guys.
See ya.
Bye.
Who do we got up next?
We got Tom Davis.
Oh, no. For some reason, I think this could be a weird answer. Tom, welcome back to the show, man. I hope you're doing well. What is your favorite Thanksgiving dish? Hit us with that before we talk betting.
Well, start off with, down here in the South, we do it a little bit different.
Yep.
So nothing, y'all call it stuffing. We call it dressing.
Yeah.
And nothing out of the box. None of that stove top crap. Real cornbread dressing. But real macaroni and cheese, some sweet potato souffle, deep fried turkey, some collard greens, then of course with the pecan pie and peach cobbler, do it up.
He just listed like 7 things. Now I'm hungry. I haven't had lunch yet today. Hold on a second, Qwan. How do you say the word PECAN?
How do I say it? Pecan.
Okay. He said pecan, but I don't know if that was like a South thing, a Detroit thing.
It depends. I guess I say.
I definitely say pecan too. Yeah. It's all good. I was just checking. Tom, fantastic.
Yeah,
fantastic. Go ahead.
The cobblers, the peach cobblers and the blueberry cobblers is about my favorite.
That's the one right there.
Peaches are underrated, actually. I don't know. I feel like people don't give peaches enough credit. And then the cobblers, just sugary peaches.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Yep.
Yep.
The older you get, you appreciate them peaches because they're hippie squat.
All right, Tom, what do you want to lock in for your bet for the long holiday weekend?
All right, we're going to make it a show enough long. Let's go to the European tour. Dean Burmester.
Dean Burmester. Okay. What are the prices you're seeing? I just looked on the prop shop, and it's not pulling up, so I'm gonna have to look this up manually. Is it the mat? It's the Joe Perg Open.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 8-1.
Yeah, 8 or 9-1.
9-1. Okay. We can give you that. What's the angle here? He's the favorite. You're just going with the favorite.
On the favorite, and he's been hitting it pretty good the last couple of weeks. So as Carlos would say, he's due.
Fair enough. All right, man. We'll lock it in 9-1 on Dean Burmester.
All right, Qwan.
Enjoy your Thanksgiving.
Be glad the Pilgrims didn't shoot cats.
Completely different Thanksgiving dish topics we be going through.
Talk to you later, Tom.
My brother. All right, peace. Y'all have a safe one. Everybody
we will.
Safe.
Likewise.
All right. No fights with the brothers and sister-in-law. That's the best part.
The best part. He plans for that. That's good. Who's up next?
We got our leader, Jim.
All right. Jim, before you give us what could be a play that wins you or loses you the month of November, what's your favorite Thanksgiving dish?
Cranberry sauce.
Oh, gosh. Let's cut him.
No, that's an accurate take.
It's not.
It's a very accurate take.
You number one pick in the draft,
number one
Jim.
Pick.
You're firing cranberry sauce.
How can you not have something sweet on your plate?
It doesn't mean
honestly,
sweet.
Go
ahead.
My reason is when I was a kid, I ate a lot of my mom used to have to make me a lot of nasty, quick frozen dinners like Salisbury steak and all, and that was like my way to. That was like my way to sweeten it up. Was
it's
like a can of cranberry
too.
sauce.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So
look,
that's
I have like sweet potatoes or yams or whatever you want to call it on my plate. So Qwan, I have sweetness on the plate or Jell-O, like something like that. We do Jell-O salads sometimes. Like I'm not anti-sweet, but I don't want to have gravy in my cranberry sauce.
Got to get everything touching, man.
Okay, I'm anti everything touching. There's just no way. I'm not OCD, but the gravy can touch whatever it wants, but it can't touch cranberry sauce too. That just doesn't flow.
You're giving these MC Hammer vibes right now. It got it.
Jim, what are you gonna roll with for your bet?
Well, I got to go for 3 for 3. First TD props. Looking at Raiders Cowboys. One thing I know in the NFL is you can't really count on a team to get blown out 3 straight weeks. So I think the Raiders are live here. I think that they're going to surprise people. I'm going with Darren Waller. He gets hot and he gets cold, and last week he had a big day, 7 for 117 on 8 targets. And on a short week, I think Carr's going to feed them early, put the Cowboys on their heels.
I don't mind the handicap, actually. 12-1 is the best price. Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay. So unless someone hits one of the 40-1s, there's 1 or 2 pending. This would for sure win.
Lock it up.
The month, yeah.
By the way, did you see that Cincy Arkansas ending?
I didn't.
It was didn't they called a foul with the time running out? Or
I saw it landed 6. I'm trying to see. Oh man, they were up at halftime, up 4.
Yeah. Long story short, they're leading or within the number the entire game. They're down 3, miss a shot, foul. Now they're down 5. There's 7 seconds left. They literally let Cincy go to the rim, and the dude misses a bunny, and it's a scramble for the rebound. The Arkansas guy grabs it. The clock goes out. They start going down the court, like the game's over.
Oh,
and
gosh.
Fucking Tim Donaghy's brother decides that I have to call this foul, and everybody get your ass back on the court so we can shoot these free throws so I can get my Arkansas home. Unbelievable.
I can see the ref now. He's like getting in the way of everyone saying like, no, I'm calling the foul. Yep. Seen it happen before, man. That's rough. Did he miss the first free throw too, just for an extra sweat? Because he only made one.
Yep. Yeah.
Wonderful. Sorry to hear. Good luck. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, Jim. We will talk to you later on.
All right, guys. See you.
See ya. I'm getting rid of this bottle, or else I'm going to be playing with it. It's open, or it's empty. So I was fidgeting. Drummers do that sometimes. I have to fidget if I have something. Who's up next?
We got Hunter B, who just called in.
Hunter, what is up, man? How are you doing?
Whoa, I'm already on?
You are. It was quick. I think Qwan gave you like a fast pass or something.
Yep.
But you were on?
Yeah, one ring.
Yeah, hit us with your favorite Thanksgiving dish.
Maybe a weird take here, but green bean casserole.
Interesting. What exactly is in the green bean casserole that you generally make or have?
I think it's like the crunch from whatever I don't ever make it actually.
The onion crunch thing on the onion flakes, and then there's like
the onion crunch. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always love green beans, but there's something about the onion crunch that goes with it.
All right, I can't hate it. I like vegetables. Green bean casserole, I like it. No one had done vegetables yet, so shout out to Hunter, trying to be at least a little bit healthy on this holiday. Yeah, it was contrarian.
We'll pretend. Yeah, that the fried onions are healthy.
Yeah, the fried onions in the like sauce or whatever else. Yeah, it doesn't really count.
Yeah.
What do you want to bet? What do you want to lock in?
All right, I got to take a long shot here. Also, the Joe Berg Open, Matthew Jordan.
All right, let me pull it up.
28-1.
Yeah, Matthew Jordan.
Sure, Qwan, if you got this, Matthew Jordan.
Yep, 28-1 is good.
Qwan, I put in the chat yesterday. I'm not sure if you saw Hugo Cassad, top.
Yeah,
5.
I got that. I saw it.
You got it. Okay. All right. Cool. Those are the two for me then.
You got two in the same tournament, basically, that you're taking a shot on?
Yeah, I got one top 5 and one outright.
Got it. Okay.
And these are just straight. I make my numbers, and those are just numbers plays for me.
Okay. Easy enough. That's straightforward. I'm trying to find what's the top 5 price on Hugo.
I got it yesterday at 33-1. What's the leader? I'm not even sure how many units I need to make up, but I'm just taking shots here.
Jim is the leader.
Plus 23, I think.
He lost last night, so
plus 22.
Okay. All right. Well, these will get me near.
Yeah, for sure. All right, man.
Okay.
Enjoy your holiday. We will talk to you later on.
You guys have a great Thanksgiving, guys. Thanks.
See ya. Thank you. Are we clear?
Nope. We got Mike in New Jersey.
All right. I'm interested to hear what Mike thinks. Mike, welcome to the show. What's your Thanksgiving dish that you prefer above all others?
I think it's just the Cadillac of Thanksgiving, the stuffing.
Okay.
And I think equally important though is the gravy, and the gravy has to be like a nice homemade turkey gravy, and then
it can't be
that can save any. No, yeah, it can't be a packet, but good gravy can save any terrible Thanksgiving food. Just throw it on top, and then it just saves everything.
I alluded to that when Patrick was saying, his mom's turkey's always dry. If you got a good gravy, it saves a lot. It's totally 100%. Factual statements from Mike, so I'm with you on those. What do you want to lock in for your final bet here for this long weekend?
Yeah, I was going to go a pretty long shot, but I think I'm at like somewhere between like plus 10 and plus 15, maybe somewhere in there. So I don't know if I need to go as long as
He's checking. Maybe not.
Plus 12.
You're plus 12, so you're 10 units back.
I'm missing
10 and a half, maybe.
On the 16th.
Yeah, so So maybe I shouldn't go with the 35-1 play because I told you I was a Cowboys fan last week, and I'm a little bit more realistic. Like I said, we might, it might be a really nice mirage, and it was. But one of my biggest fears in life is Deshaun Jackson, and him scoring a 75-yard touchdown the first play of the game.
Yep.
And I just feel like it's just such a Deshaun Jackson thing to do to the Cowboys on Thanksgiving that it burned into my soul that this guy ruins our life.
Interesting.
So I still have Monday, and I think this will maybe add a couple more units just in case someone does hit a longer shot. I'll lock in Deshaun Jackson first touchdown at 35-1.
Yeah, 35-1. Look, I've seen, just because I've bet for so long and followed sports anyway, so many of those things happen that like you feel connected to. So like this one, like, yeah, you're already seeing it. Deshaun Jackson's already been like a thing. And you're like, well, of course he's going to, on Thanksgiving, he's going to score the first TD against the Cowboys when my family's together watching the Cowboys. Like, it totally, I mean, I see where you're coming from. I can't hate it at all. 35-1 is high. And if Jim's right about the Raiders scoring first and just having a bounce back game, there you go.
It's going to be like one of those things where like the camera pans to Deshaun Jackson. You're like, wait, there's no one there on the Cowboys. Like the whole defense is just missing. Like this guy just runs straight by the secondary. And he's just,
he does his little
nobody's
backpedal
there.
Where he completely drops the ball before the goal line.
That's his only hope not to score. Yeah.
Hopefully that makes it like a nice high scoring like afternoon game though. Then for everyone else,
you know how it's going to break down because you're basically what you were doing is you're like hedging your happiness watching the Cowboys on Thanksgiving. He's going to catch the ball where no one's around him, and he's dancing in, and he drops it before the goal line. And so his teammate follows up, recovers, and Waller rolls into the end zone. So the Cowboys are still down 7-0, but it's Waller that gets the first TD.
Heartbreaking.
You're sick.
Bury yourself in gravy.
I think I saw that he was using like 95% of snaps last week. I mean, I don't hate it. Like 2 touchdowns, like 80-1. I mean, if you're looking for something to just have a long sweat, I mean, I don't hate it. But Sean still got wheels in the Cowboys secondary suspect.
Yeah, that is fact. He's 80-1 to score twice.
Yeah, 80-1 to score twice on FanDuel.
Yeah, or 300-1 to score 3 times at BetMGM. Interestingly enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Or just 5-1 to bet him to score at all.
Yeah, that doesn't seem bad. It doesn't seem bad at all for a guy that's on the field a lot for the Raiders.
Yep. All right, man. Appreciate the call. Enjoy your Thanksgiving and your holiday.
Guys.
Yeah, take it easy.
Yep, take care.
All right.
We're clear.
All right, let's draft. It's time.
It is time.
All right. I was going to spin the wheel, though, for who gets to draft first.
I'll defer to you.
You want me to pick first?
I want you to pick first.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm telling you, man.
You get 2 picks in a row. Maybe I wanted you to pick first.
Our plates are not going to be anywhere remotely close. You're already giving me cranberry sauce.
Literally, yeah, I'll go out of my way not to draft it. So,
and you've been talking up gravy. That's
my number 1 pick actually. I'd already made a note. It's the point guard. It's the facilitator.
It's the facilitator?
And you can't do a fake gravy. Mike even mentioned it on the call. But gravy goes to obviously the mashed potatoes, the turkey, the stuffing, a couple other things if you want it to, or if you don't want it to, that's fine. But without gravy, I think a few of the items aren't as good. Now you have to do a good gravy. I've never tried shiitake mushroom
gravy. No,
like that intrigues me.
Yeah,
but we do real gravy, so that is my number 1 pick. Without the gravy, I feel lost inside.
Preston,
it's the point guard.
The answer. Listen, I want to tell a story real quick.
Okay.
I was 20 years old and I was coming back from college. It's like I was in college, my whole family's there, and I'd never been drunk at home.
You actually mentioned this before.
I think so, yeah.
Not the whole story, but
I was drinking Hennessy, and Brian's calling in. We're going to take that in a second. But I was drinking Hennessy, and there was just a ham sitting on the counter. And my family was at the table. They were telling stories, playing cards. And I was like, oh, wow, this ham is really good. And the more Hennessy I drank, the more ham I ate. When we got to the end of the night, it was just the rind or whatever the bone is that the ham comes on. I had attacked the ham so ferociously that it was noticeable. And so Thanksgiving, my family buys me my own individual.
You get your own spiral ham?
Own ham.
Wow.
Yeah.
I knew you told me that story before, so I knew you preferred ham to turkey.
Yeah.
Which is why I didn't take turkey first pick. But if ham's like your thing.
Ham is the...
And I don't think you're going to pick ham and turkey. So,
No. I made my own ham. I cooked Thanksgiving 3 years ago just because I didn't go home for Thanksgiving.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I made my own, and it's something that we like. It's like the dressing thing. I need to cook more hams.
Oh, yeah. That is true. Even turkey, the way that it's not like deli sliced turkey, should be implemented more frequently. Spiral ham, throw those on a sandwich or cube them up and make like a soup with them. Like there's plenty of options.
Oh my goodness.
It is underutilized. I agree.
We're wasting all of our time on earth eating like regular stuff all the time. Sometimes you just need to cook up a ham. I'm going to throw on Brian real quick.
All right, Brian, what is up, man? How are you doing?
He dropped. We're going to throw on Carlos.
Carlos, happy Thanksgiving, man. How are you doing?
Hey, hold on.
Carlos, are you drunk already?
Happy Thanksgiving.
All right. He wasn't expecting to get through right away.
I was not. I wanted to wish both you and Preston and Qwan a happy Thanksgiving from me to my family to your both of your families. You guys are awesome. You know what I'm saying? Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Carlos. We appreciate it. Really, we do. Thank you. But hold on. I'm not sure if you heard earlier. You have to tell us before you can lock in a bet your favorite Thanksgiving dish.
Oh, my favorite Thanksgiving dish would be my mother-in-law's sweet potatoes. They are the best.
Nice.
Bar none. Even better than my ex-wife's mother-in-law's sweet potatoes. So, yeah, that goes a long way. You know what I'm saying?
Well said. Well played. Question, what kind of sweet potatoes exactly? Is it like casserole style with like marshmallows or just like how does she prepare them?
I don't know how she does it, but they're very sweet. They're very moist. She does two. Some with marshmallows, one with marshmallows and one without, which is amazing. They are just phenomenal. I can't go to like Boston Market or any other place where like I don't even get sweet potatoes. I can't even eat nobody else's sweet potatoes but hers.
Does she put like candied pecans on them or anything like that?
No pecans. Okay. I don't know what I have to ask her. They're amazing. They are absolutely amazing.
That's probably the thing. I was just going to say real quick, because all we care about today is Thanksgiving food. No one has talked about sweet potatoes yet, and that's probably the one item I've seen the most variation of, depending on who's preparing it or making it. But if you know, you know. But the sweet potatoes at Ruth's Chris, which is actually one of the nicer chain steakhouses. Like a lot of like foodies will say like, oh, you can't go to a chain steakhouse, but Ruth's Chris is still good. One of their sides, their sweet potatoes, and there's a recipe online. Copy it. It's really close. It's the one we've used for the last few years now, but their sweet potatoes are my favorite of all time. So little info for those that are listening that want to try it. Look it up. Ruth's Chris, sweet potatoes, make them tomorrow. Carlos, carry on, sir. Thank you.
That's amazing because I have a Ruth's Chris literally around the street from my office. So that is going to be
just go next week and just get the sweet potatoes. Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to do that, and I will report back to you.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask you two a question. for dessert, each of you, what's for dessert? Sweet potato, pumpkin, apple, cherry, or pecan pie for Thanksgiving?
Peach cobbler.
Oh.
So we're about to do a fantasy draft of our Thanksgiving dishes, and I can't give mine away. But we did discuss earlier on the show that peach cobbler, underrated. I still like apple pie. I like pecan pie. But there's one you didn't mention that's my favorite top dessert. I'm not going to say it yet, but I will save it.
I'm intrigued by this.
Yeah.
Okay, is it going to be like rhubarb pie or something?
Rhubarb. Rhubarb's fine, but no.
I've never had rhubarb in my life.
I've never had it either. I've seen it. I used to work at Whole Foods when I was
going to say
younger,
only in Southern California can you get the rhubarb pie pick.
Yeah, rhubarb pie. Yeah, I've never heard of that. Yeah.
All right.
What is a rhubarb?
It's this long red stick or something.
It's a stem.
I don't know what it is.
It's like a stem that's like
red.
a fruit.
What is
kind of like
what
apple-ish cherry.
Ooh,
kind of.
Yeah, it's not. I don't know. Yeah, but I'm going to take my football team again to beat Seattle for Monday's play. I think we're going to go 3 in a row.
You want money line?
Yes, sir. I'm going to go again, money line.
Let me load it up real quick. Doesn't matter what the line is. You guys are going to win. Oh, it's basically a pick. -111 is the best money line price.
Okay. Take it.
All right. We will lock it in.
See the best. Have a great Thanksgiving, and I'll see y'all next week.
You too, Carlos. Take it easy.
All right.
I'm kind of intrigued by rhubarb pie now. I didn't know what it was or what it tasted like, but apple and cherry?
The fleshy edible stalks of the rheum plant in the family of Polygonacea.
Exactly.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
We got
So I actually always thought that it was actually like a stemmy, like, but it doesn't make sense. Why did I said fruit? It tastes like a fruit though. Yeah. It's like sweet and sour, kind of like a sour cherry apple. Anyways, but it's actually a vegetable.
We got Brian up.
Okay, so Brian is back. Brian, welcome to the show. What is your favorite Thanksgiving dish?
My family actually does prime rib rather than turkey, so I think I would just say prime rib. But if I had to pick a side, I would say,
Interesting.
I like mashed potatoes.
Okay, can't go wrong with mashed potatoes. I 100% agree with that.
Yeah.
Prime rib that's contrarian for sure.
Yeah.
You guys just don't even bother with the turkey. It's just prime rib and that's it.
Yeah, we just like to upgrade right away. Ooh.
Oh, upgrade right away, huh? I guess that's just when you're a Pats fan, you're just treated so well your whole life.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, UConn just hit a 3 with 10 seconds left. Sorry, I'm watching this game while I'm on the phone.
It's okay. I appreciate and respect the sweat. I thought he was like, they're playing Auburn, and it just tied up to go to OT. Auburn was down like 15 or 14 or something at one point. That was the last time I saw the score, I think. Auburn was down 14. So
yeah, we're going into overtime.
They came all the way back, and then UConn tied it back anyways. Anyways, what do you want to lock in for the long weekend?
When are you guys coming back?
Tuesday. Qwan leaves to visit some family. He flies back on Monday, so we won't have a show Monday either.
Okay, well, I guess then I have to take the Patriots money line today.
And then you'll have a shot Tuesday for one more bet for the month if you want to take some long shot. But yeah, Pats.
Okay, yeah.
Got to roll with it today. -265 is the best price.
Yep, I'll take that.
Easy enough. Good time to get the Titans. Pretty beat up. I think you guys just keep rolling. We will see. Good luck, man.
I'm pretty confident in the game, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Thanks, Preston. Have a good Thanksgiving.
You too. Enjoy the holiday.
Thanks.
We got Ty.
We got Ty. All right, Ty, what's up, man? How are you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
Doing well. Hit us with your favorite Thanksgiving dish.
Definitely mashed potatoes.
Quick, fast. Back-to-back mashed potatoes.
That's like normal.
Yeah, I've had this conversation with my buddies, our group chat today. We did best sides, and I was quick to point out that it's definitely mashed potatoes.
Are they like gussied up a little bit? Is there?
What kind of mashed potatoes have you had?
You have garlic. garlic herb.
Yeah, with some gravy on it.
Yeah,
mashed potatoes are good. I'll tell you guys.
Yep. The potato is the most. It's the best, I guess.
You're struggling.
Most adverse. Like it can be mashed, fried, baked, boiled.
It's all good. Yeah. I'll tell you this little secret. The Bazaar, forget the name of the chef, Bazaar Steakhouse in Las Vegas. This is not a joke. Like if you've never had really good mashed potatoes, my brother and dad went there, and I didn't actually go, and I haven't had these still yet. But they said they got mashed potatoes as a side with their steak, and they were the best mashed potatoes they've ever had. And they asked the waiter, like what's going on with these mashed potatoes? Like, what's half potato, half butter, literally. It's that there's that much butter in them, but they're just so good. Geez. They said they were just the best they've ever had. Yeah. So that's the secret. Put more butter than you think, and I like the call. Mashed potatoes are good. All right, Ty, real quick, what do you want to lock in for your bet for the long weekend?
What do you have for the Oregon-Utah line on a neutral?
Talking about for college football?
Yes.
I can check. I'm pretty sure I have Oregon as like a very, very slight favorite. But it's pretty close to even teams. Like Oregon just hasn't graded out very well for a while, and Utah keeps crushing.
Yeah, I'm thinking about Oregon.
Oh no, I have Oregon a small favorite, anyways. Or excuse me, Utah. I have Utah about a point better.
So do you think that there's value if you could get Oregon in the Pac-12 championship plus 215? I know they still have to get there, but that would be value if they were there.
Yeah, if they get there, what's the path they need? They need to beat Oregon State, and that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, just a second. I can tell you. Utah played them so perfectly that I'm worried that I'm still a little too high on that matchup. So let's say you were laying 260 on Oregon, and then their chances. I can just do a little parlay calculator for you. Why not? Neutral. Yeah, I'll say it's going to be like probably people remember what happened, so it's going to probably be priced a little bit differently. I'm going to go minus 260 and like plus 130 or 125. Yeah, 215 is about right.
All right, so okay, I picked off a rogue Bryce Young plus 180 to win the Heisman. To me, that seems like more value than taking Oregon right now to win the Pac-12.
Yeah, unless you're like different than market on the Oregon State game. If you think Oregon's just going to roll, then you're right. Like plus 215 is going to be great. It's just that, technically the Beavers have been playing fantastic too, and the point spread's only 7? Yeah, so that's the difference. There's even a couple 6.5s now in the market.
Yeah.
The Bryce Young take is a little spicy.
What's that?
The Bryce Young take, I think that's a little spicy. People have just been handing it to Stroud now, so it's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that there's the possibility that if he has a big game this weekend, which obviously they're laying a big number, so he could put up some significant first half numbers. Maybe if Auburn hangs around, he can put up big numbers for the full game, and then he balls out in the SEC championship game. He could jump Stroud.
Yeah, especially if Michigan beats Ohio State or something too. So yeah, I'm not against it. I think that's a better play than the Oregon one for what it's worth.
Yeah, I'll take the plus 180. It's at the sportsbook.ag website.
I can give you 190. FanDuel has plus 190.
I'll take 190 then on Bryce Young.
All right, man. Sounds good. Enjoy the holiday. We'll talk to you later on.
All right, both of you guys have a good Thanksgiving. Thank you.
Thank you. Likewise.
Thanks, Ty.
All right, are we good for the next round, or did we get another
good.
call? All right, who's your second pick, and by who I mean what?
Let me throw these up. All right, we went
Gravy, obviously, clear number one, facilitator, point guard of the team.
I didn't put so I should have put the entire list together because I didn't know we were drafting overall. We picked one. of the
Look
meat.
at your phone. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
As the list. Okay.
Pick one. Man, I think I gotta for the carbs. I gotta take stuffing off the board.
That was my next pick.
I gotta.
It's so good.
Listen, man, I will go back and back and back for any type of stuffing, dressing, ham, whatever.
And someone mentioned the sausage and the stuffing. Like
Yeah.
it's all there. Look, whoever it was, I apologize, I forget. I think it was OG John.
Yeah.
The take on why don't we eat stuffing more often is 100% exactly right.
Yeah.
It's correct. I would eat stuffing every week, but no one does it. It's only for Thanksgiving. I don't know why. Give us more stuffing. That's all. So that would have been my next pick. So for carbs then, I'll go mashed potatoes. That's the next best one. I mean, stuffing's better, but mashed potatoes are good. I prefer them to sweet potatoes, although the sweet potatoes, I'm telling you, from Ruth's Chris, Google the recipe, cook those tomorrow. You will not be sorry. And then I get another pick, take turkey off the board. Probably would have gone turkey before mashed potatoes, so not to confuse people, but I was just going carb because you did. But deep fried turkey, it's juicier. It's better. Less healthy. You can't go wrong with it. Look at that. Gravy on the mashed potatoes and the turkey. I'm going to miss the stuffing, but I can make up for it. That's a clear,
that's a nice. So
gravy's facilitating to my big man, which is the turkey. I got my 3-and-D guys, the mashed potatoes. Yeah.
Spreading it around evenly. Yep. I like it. So hold on. I had a thought here.
Yeah. I hope you do. You can go veggie, dessert, and then sauce is like kind of the other one. And I know you want cranberry anyway.
I got a question. Okay. Have you had turducken or tofurkey?
Oh, no. I mean, that was on the list, but tofurkey or turducken or the Spam, whatever stuff.
No. Okay. I've never had a turducken. I've only been.
I don't even know it's tofurkey. I'm guessing it's like a tofu version of turkey. But I mean, I did the vegan thing for a month. I'm sure it's fine, but there's no way that's like
the only reason I know is of turducken is because of John Madden. I've never.
Oh, that's right.
I need to go experience a turducken.
All right. We'll make a turducken tomorrow. I'll let you know.
Let's see. I think we're gonna go. I can go green bean casserole here. I know that it's not.
Wow.
I made a green bean casserole when I cooked that time, and it wasn't bad. It's like the French onion chips. They make it good, and it's like creamy, so you're not just eating regular green beans. My family normally does green, like collard greens, which I would substitute.
Tom threw that in there too. I mean, you can take collard greens instead. You don't have to pick from this list.
We'll take collard greens.
Yeah, because I said you could use other on any of the categories. So yeah, do collard greens if that's your first choice.
Get a whole bunch of. You can't make them too juicy and too wet, or they'll complain.
By the way, another one for that wasn't on the list, a popular other, I think more so in the South for carb, is the mac and cheese. My family's never done mac and cheese.
You never had baked mac and cheese?
I've had it before.
Yeah.
Not for Thanksgiving. It's just never on the menu.
Yeah.
But I know it is other places or other people use it.
If you're making your own mac and cheese, you got to have a nice roux, which is what my grandma told me 17 times. Okay. Don't mess up the roux, boy. So
that was your job every year.
Like, I had to get one thing right, and it was the roux on the mac and cheese.
Nice. You got another pick.
We're gonna go. I'm gonna throw mac and cheese on there then.
No, you can't. You can't go double carb.
Double carb.
The idea is you got to go your sauce, which we already know what you're gonna get.
Cranberry sauce.
And then you got your dessert.
We're going cranberry sauce.
Okay, and then you can think about the dessert, which might just be peach cobbler anyway, which we already did. But I also am not someone that's like in real life limiting you to one carb. Like take 4 of them. I don't care. But for the sake of our starting 5, you got to have one of each, and then we'll draft a 6th man at the end. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I will say this about green bean casserole because it's still available and it is pretty good. I prefer just green beans like plain than the casserole version. Yeah. So I'm not going to be taking the casserole. So I'm just bringing it up because I just wanted to relay to people that care about this stuff there are two items that I think in the world, if you get them organic or from a farm, taste remarkably better than you get from the grocery store. And green beans are one of them, and asparagus is the other. Just worth a shot. Anyone out there that likes green beans or asparagus, go to your local farmer's market, whatever, or at least get them organic. That's just like a completely different, like there's a real flavor there that is not really describable. But for my veggie, I make this, I've not regularly, but we've made this Brussels sprout pomegranate bacon dish. Fantastic. So put Brussels sprouts up there. It's a little bit jazzed up. It's not just Brussels sprouts by themselves. Pomegranate bacon, Brussels sprouts. Google that one if you want something fun to make tomorrow. Who's up on the call?
We got our old friend, Bob.
Oh, my gosh, because he doesn't have school this week.
He doesn't have school. He called in.
All right, well, we got plenty of time for Bob. Bob, welcome back to the show for one. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
How was the school year going so far?
Oh, man, it is crazy busy. I'm teaching about 2.25 years in 1 year, it seems like. Cause
Really?
I don't know if this is groundbreaking news here, but online learning didn't work for very many kids.
Not very good? What's the age group again? You said it was like high school math, right?
High school. I teach, AP math, so statistics, calculus, and working my butt off to help these kids get back up to speed, but they're working hard too, so it's a good team effort.
Yeah, I mean, you can only can do the best you can. I had to do Zoom school for a kindergartner for 2 months, and it was pretty tough. It's just the hardest part for a kindergartner is getting them to sit in front of a computer listening to their teacher for a long time in a row.
Yeah.
But the high school level math, like AP stats or calc, I'm not sure I would have been able to grasp as much. I mean, being in the classroom and actually, getting shown everything. That's tough. Keep it up. We appreciate what you do.
No worries.
Before you, I don't know if you have a bet for the weekend, but we've been making everyone tell us their favorite Thanksgiving dish. So we need you to tell us yours.
Oh, yeah. Well, I am a sucker for stuffing, man. I just love me some good stuffing. Cornbread stuffing.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. That's been a pretty common one. It was one of Qwan's first picks. It would have been my second pick, but we're doing a snake draft for our fantasy Thanksgiving dishes. So I missed out on stuffing, but absolutely. It should be a year-round item that everyone cooks, and for some reason it's only once a year and everyone's missing out.
Yeah. What was your number one, Preston?
I feel embarrassed now for some reason when someone asks it that direct.
It's important. It's important.
Look, we're doing a starting five. It's the gravy for me. He's the point guard. It's the facilitator. It touches everything. Okay. I had to go gravy first. I think it can solve a lot of problems if you have a turkey that's dry. Just put some more gravy on it.
There you go.
And you don't do a fake one out of a packet that's powdered. Just add water. You do a real gravy. So yeah, that was actually my number one pick.
Solid choice. Solid. Yeah. Well, I was called to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. Missed the show, but I'm busy doing what I do, so it's all good.
Hey, we appreciate that, Bob.
No, it's just good to spread some joy. So thank you both, man. You're
That's
good
right.
guys. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Bob.
Enjoy the holiday, man.
All right, thank you.
Yep, take it easy. That was nice of him.
Yeah. I was surprised by the voice. What was your pick? You said green beans?
No, Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts. Listen, I hated Brussels sprouts for the longest. And then, I randomly ate some. And it was like, wow, I've missed
If you get them cooked well, nice, roasted, a little bit of crispy, olive oil, salt goes a long way. But you can add cheese. What I was saying, I've done this a few times. Pomegranate seeds and bacon Brussels sprouts dish for Thanksgiving. Google it. It's pretty good. So that's my veggie. Dessert, it's not on the list, so I'll use other. Yeah, and then we'll take the call. We're not in a rush. We don't have Who Wants to Be Betting Extraordinaire. We're going to hold and halt until post-holiday. It's a pie, but it's none of the ones that everyone else. I love, have you ever had a raspberry pie?
I need you to explain to me what raspberry.
I think it's not like a real berry, but it's a mix of raspberry, blackberry, and strawberry maybe, or boysenberry. But it's a mix of three berries, and so it's just, but it's real berries, so you make it fresh, and then with vanilla ice cream, it's just like then the vanilla ice cream turns into like raspberry ice cream. It's just warm pie with the vanilla. It starts melting a little bit. That's the dessert number one for me. But yeah, raspberry. I'm pretty sure if you go to like, what's the
Trader Joe's?
Making them is better, but like Marie Callender's. Okay. It's like a pie place you can go into. At least in California, they have Marie Callender's. It's tagged raspberry pie. So, I mean, that's a somewhat common thing. But, yeah. Who's up on the phone line?
Peach Cobbler.
Oh, yeah, you can hurry and take your
Peach Cobbler.
6-man. Then we'll pick a 6-man after this. We'll take the call first. Who is it?
It's Vic B.
Okay, Vic B, what's up, man? How are you doing?
What's going on, Preston? Happy Thanksgiving to y'all, man.
Likewise. We appreciate it. Enjoy your holiday. But we've been making everyone say on the line before they take a bet, your favorite Thanksgiving dish. What is it?
So, like, it's definitely a combination of what you and Preston had going on. I mean, what you and Qwan had going on. I got to have the good stuff and with the good gravy, though, man. Good stuff and without good gravy, it's, it
Sure.
don't really quite go together.
You need the combo. Fair enough.
Yeah, definitely.
What do you like for betting this weekend? Long weekend? You going football? Taking a long shot? What's your thought?
I definitely have to take a long shot. I haven't been able to call in a whole lot lately, but I'm gonna go first TD. Cole Kmet. Bears tomorrow.
Cool. Let me pull this up real quick.
Okay.
First TD, 14-1. Does that sound good?
That does.
What's your thinking on this one?
Lions have pretty soft defense. Whoever gets the ball first in that game probably gonna score. Just nerves pumping Thanksgiving Day game. Justin Fields probably dump it off to his tight end some. Hopefully, it's a long shot, but hopefully it'll come through.
All right, man. Good luck. Enjoy your holiday, and we will talk to you later on next week.
All right, now.
Take it easy.
You too.
Beautiful.
That's it.
Hold on. We got 6-man, though.
6-man.
Yeah, we won't go deeper than that. It was starting 5 plus 6-man was all the
Let me
plan.
look at this play right here.
So you can go.
I can visualize. Okay.
You can double on anything.
This is it. Deviled eggs.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. I'm fine with everything you put up there, although I hate cranberry sauce. I get it. With deviled eggs.
I'm telling you, man.
Like on the plate with everything else?
Yeah.
I mean, deviled eggs are fine.
They're great.
I've never had them on a Thanksgiving.
You gotta have the right deviled egg person on the job. My granny, she's the one that makes the deviled eggs. Nobody else is allowed to. They're the contrarian on the plate. Cranberry sauce and deviled eggs they're the two cold items that you throw on that takes you to another level. Like once you throw you hit the cranberry sauce, you get the sweetness, and then the deviled eggs.
It is a weird,
Throw that with some Hennessy, and then you're just gonna knock out for the rest of the day. You got to get the ham in there.
I forgot that drink was also a category we could hit with here at the end. So I'll tell you what my family does. You're gonna go Hennessy. You've already mentioned it multiple times, so that's fine. And I'm not hitting the Hennessy. So, by the way, I just got my kids who are 6 and 5 have been on this Harry Potter kick, watching all the movies. Been binging them for like 3 weeks. They maybe watch like 1 hour a day the movies are long.
Yeah.
We're on number 7. They just finished. My wife texted me. We just finished part 1 of Harry Potter 7, and the kids are so sad that Dobby died. Or Dobby, I think is how you say it. Dobby.
I think it's Dobby.
The little
with the ears.
Yeah, the long ears, like the little elf character guy that kind of helped Harry Potter a few times, and apparently they didn't cry when Dumbledore died, but when Dobby died, their world is over, ruining Thanksgiving. Anyways, I don't know why I said that, but I just got the text popped up on my computer. The drink, we do, what do you call it? Shoot. We call it bubbly. It's a weird word. That's just a family thing. It's the sparkling cider. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Like Martinelli's is the brand. Yeah, that's what we drink for Thanksgiving. Because we don't actually drink alcohol, so it's the the closest-ish champagne version. I don't know.
Wine, I think.
That's the drink, but the sixth man for me is rolls. Homemade rolls are just.
Oh yeah.
You gotta have those.
What kind though?
Just normal rolls, like white rolls. Like my mom. I will say this: she's a pretty good cook, but her family, her side's homemade rolls recipe is still. I would put that before any other type of bread. Honestly, they're fantastic. Just put butter and jam or honey on them, whichever you prefer. But yeah, homemade rolls. That's the sixth man. Ties everything together because you always need like a little bit more carb, something somewhere. So I'd roll with that.
I'm questioning if that's how you spell Hennessy because I've never looked at the bottle and been sober.
That's how I would have spelled it.
H-E. It's two N's E-S-S-Y.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh yeah.
Congrats.
We got some. Oh, I haven't been paying attention in the chat at all. Connie Lilly, can the Houston Rockets lose 14 more in a row and become the worst NBA team in the league's history?
Ooh.
Nick got the Keenan and Kel mention. Gray Ford, bet big on the Bears. Nagy sucks, but not as bad as the Lions. Evan wants he wishes us happy Thanksgiving, and he wants a December play, Portland to win the MLS. I feel like he called in and said that, or I might have read it.
No, I don't think he did. Okay,
and the
we'll have
best
to hold
number
on.
you can find. Christian, he wants Ohio State money line against Florida. I'm assuming that's basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Peach Cobbler is also the correct take from Hunter. Absolutely correct take on Ruth's Chris sweet potato.
Who said that?
Hunter B for both of them.
Oh, okay.
Sweet potato souffle from Tom Davis. Ambrosia. Scott wants Chicago Bears defense special teams first touchdown.
Oh, interesting. Okay. We'll have to look up a price for that.
Is the price
plus 2,500?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's right. It's usually in the 20s.
Bill Andrews found a Kirk Cousins to win MVP at 200 or 250 to 1 at WinBet. That has to have value at this point in the fractured MVP market.
Huh. I mean, it's definitely like 100 to 1, 80 to 1 everywhere else. If it's really 250 to 1 at WinBet isn't one of the 7 books that populates on my little search here. Yeah, I mean, from a price perspective, it's definitely by far the best option. Now we're talking about 251 looks a lot better than 80 to 1, but it's also the difference between like an exact probability of, let's just look right now, 80 to 1 is going to be, just over 1%, so like 1.2%. And then you're like, oh, well, 250 to 1, it's like 0.4%. So it's only like, it's not even like 1% better, even though it looks like such a big number. But it's fine. If it's there, we'll give it to them.
We got
By the way, real quick, the Rockets for sure could lose 14 in a row. They're going out of their way to lose games. They're like not even close in most of these. They're already 1-16. So part of me is like they can afford to win a few games. I get like the tanking thing. Bulls, Hornets, Thunder, they're at home Monday, and you remember one of the NBA plays I liked last week is for some reason Thunder were at home and the Rockets took steam. It went down to 2.5, 3. I like the Thunder there, and the Thunder won no problem. If there's a game that they win, it's this November 29th home game against the Thunder, or they replay the Thunder again on the road back-to-back. It's actually they get one day off, but back-to-back against OKC. If they get through that, then they play the Magic at home. So it's like, can they lose 14 in a row? Yes, but if you're looking at like from a probability perspective, home to the Hornets, home to the Thunder, road Thunder, and home to the Magic, home to the Pelicans. Like they have a stretch here where they're going to be small dogs in most of these, and they probably do win a game or two. Then they go on a like Nets, Bucks, Grizzlies, Hawks, Knicks run that then if they somehow lose all those other ones, then they're probably going to hit 14. Anyways, next. Or whoever was up on the chat.
We got collards are fantastic anytime, Hunter B. Hunter's all about Thanksgiving.
I mean, you can't go wrong with anything but cranberry sauce, in my opinion. Deviled eggs,
like
even. Like, throw the deviled
eggs.
eggs on my plate. I'll eat them.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Jim in Philly says Preston's got the most basic and whitest dishes I've ever seen.
Hold on. Go back to the board.
Hold on a second. Let me pull it up.
I mean, I'm fine with the comment. He might be right.
Yeah, the Brussels sprouts kind of put it there.
Really?
Yeah, we don't.
Versus green bean. Yeah, I guess Brussels sprouts is more like Whole Foodsy.
Yeah.
Like, try some, like, what's the word I'm thinking of? Granola. It's more granola.
More.
Yeah, that's fair. Sparkling wine. No, it's not. It's sparkling
Cider?
It's because I don't drink. So you can't have sparkling wine.
It's the sparkling is.
If my grandma sees that, she's gonna
have a
axe me. Yeah, drinking wine now. Yeah, can't do that.
Don't want to get you in trouble with Granny.
I'll say this though. I mean, I would have for sure taken stuffing if it was on the board, and I do like collard greens are super underrated because when I went to Portugal, my favorite all-time soup, it's called caldo verde. It's collard greens, literally is the name. And it's just a super basic soup. It's not a super, the country's really poor, especially even for Europe. It's like an extremely poor country. They just have bread and caldo verde like all the time because it's just potato, onion, garlic, and collard greens as a soup with some olive oil maybe. Hot sauce if you want it. But it's super like homey. And anyways, so I've started cooking and using collard greens and more stuff since. Love collard greens. And I know it was more of a southern thing. I never grew up eating them. So, but I'll give you that. I like collard greens for sure. So stuffing and collard greens are great picks. I would have probably picked those two if they were on the board. But they weren't.
It's a good plate, man. We're limiting ourselves because, listen, we can have all this and more.
I mean, honestly,
Thanksgiving's not just a one. Listen, this is how your Thanksgiving should go. You should get prepared, kind of be in and out of watching the Lions get their ass kicked.
Yes.
And then, what time do you guys eat?
Like 4.
4.
Like an early dinner, late lunch, and like we snack maybe around 10 or 11 a.m. So we do like 2 meals. We do like a charcuterie board around lunch or brunch time. That's about it.
So we basically starve ourselves during the Lions game, and then about 4, dinner's supposed to be ready. So we all go to the house of choice. Dinner's probably not ready for another 30 to 45 minutes because somebody got to put the rolls in, and they just got to brown the turkey or do whatever that they should have did a couple of hours ago. About 4:30, 5, that's plate 1. You take a nice little break. You go out, have a little walk. About 5:45, I'm ready for round 2.
You don't round 2 right after round 1.
Nah, you gotta.
Interesting.
You gotta give it a breath.
I give it a breath and then I get too full and I can't eat again an hour later. I have to eat until I'm stuffed and then I go sleep. I can't one plate it, go do something for an hour and like my stomach, whatever my like I'm hungry chemical is. After I eat, an hour later it's not there anymore. Now like 3 hours later, I usually start getting hungry again. But an hour later, I can't do it.
I was about to say, that's the one. My cousin, we like normally I randomly end up at his house somehow. He will take home some ham, and the ham sandwiches that he makes from like the leftovers, I don't know what it is. It's probably psychosomatic.
Good mustard
but
on there.
It's just like the ham is extra good, and the mayonnaise is laid out, and it's like toasted a little bit. It's like, what are you doing, man?
So we use the homemade rolls that are left over to make the ham sandwiches or turkey sandwiches. They're good, man.
I'm getting excited.
I didn't intentionally not eat lunch before this show because I said last night we're gonna do this draft.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't get to eating. I had some calls before our show, so I'm starving. I'm going right across to the mall and I'm getting something. I don't know what, but I need to eat food.
Yeah.
I think that's it though. You figure out your plans yet?
No. It's still I might come down. I don't know. I don't know what type of mood I'm in.
You're not gonna be intruding.
Okay.
Mama Cheetah would love to meet Qwan and just hang and watch the Lions lose, of course. We have plenty of food. But if you have the Beverly Hills buddy too, I mean,
I haven't really.
That's a cooler place than where I'm at.
It's going to be the most minimal drive possible.
All right. Down to me is like from where you're at, use the toll road. It's like 23, 25 minutes.
All right.
Like that. It's not too bad. We'll talk.
We'll talk.
Either way.
People call my people.
Yeah, we both got agents now. So, by the way, have you been, I wanted to ask you one question. Are you, after tomorrow, like, are you doing a bunch of, because you're flying out to visit home for a while, where are you at on your thesis, supposedly due mid-December? I wanted to ask you one more time.
This laugh is the indicator of where I'm at. I'm going to take this week and a little into next week and just bang out something that's 20 minutes. And the entire theme is, hey, I need a film shot, and I waited to the exact last minute. So that's what you're getting.
So we need to, as a viewership and me, we need to figure out and help Qwan finish his thesis. He's filming a documentary of sorts.
Yeah.
For his for film school. 20 minutes that's a lot of footage.
It's all archival, and it's gonna be me doing a voiceover. So it's just me and everything that everybody's already seen.
Well, if you need our help for something, we'll use our audience in some form or fashion if we need it. But we'll talk next week once you start formulating your
that's
ideas.
What, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Sit there and think about it, but don't do anything. Think about it for a few more weeks after you've had a few months to think about it.
A few years. This is year 4, I think.
That's true. You did say it's been you've been procrastinating it as long as possible, basically.
COVID changed it up, but the last.
Are they just more lax then because of COVID?
No, well, our program's going away, so it's like.
Oh, entirely.
Yeah.
So you got to finish, otherwise you're never getting it.
Get my degree.
I didn't realize that part.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we got to help them. Whatever it is, Qwan, we're going to get you a degree. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, everybody. Thanks for calling in. Had some fun. I know my plate's, what was the way you put it? The whitest Thanksgiving plate in the history of the show. That's true. All right. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your holiday. Go Lions. It's going to happen. You're going to get a W. I'm feeling it. We will talk to you guys. Long break. Tuesday after Qwan flies back. Monday, we'll get things back up and running here at Bets TV. Love you all. Take care.